Good afternoon, dear respected Thai, dear community coming from 10 directions. Can you hear me well? A little bit louder? Sound team, please, a little bit louder. Can it be a little bit louder, please? I have arrived, I'm home, yes, it's better. Welcome to Plum Village. Welcome to the country of the present moment. When we are present, all our ancestors are present at the same time. And of course our descendants and life is also there present with us. We are going to start the New Year's Eve with the chant Namo Valokiteshvara. Namo means to take refuge. And Avalokita means to look deeply. To look deeply with mindfulness, concentration. And therefore we can cultivate understanding inside. And then Ishvara means to master ourselves, to understand ourselves, to take good care of ourselves. It means also to take good care of our ancestors in us and also our descendants and all forms of life connecting to us. The monastics are going to generate the energy of mindfulness, concentration inside while chanting Namo Valokiteshvara. And as we know, understanding goes along with compassion. Understanding goes along with love. Inclusiveness and forgiveness as well. In our practice, we have two aspects to take care for. On one side, we cultivate happiness based on mindfulness, concentration, understanding and love. Be in touch with the wonders of life, and we use that nourishment, spiritual nourishment, to take care for the other aspect, with its suffering. Suffering present in us and also transmitted by generations. And it is a very blessed opportunity to be able to recognize, to accept, to embrace our suffering with mindfulness, with understanding, and with love. Then we can do it for ourselves, but at the same time for our ancestors as well. And we open up a brighter, a better future for our future generations, for our descendants, and for all forms of life. So we can see the goodness of suffering when we can make use of the practice of understanding and love. We can cultivate more self-understanding, more compassion for ourselves, for our ancestors, and for all forms of life. And that is exactly the happiness we generated from being in touch with suffering. Thầy has written very famous and beautiful poem in Vietnamese. has been translated in English. And today we will invite Thầy to be with us, reading his favorite poem in Vietnamese. And we also would like to invite Sister Eleni, Sister Nghiêm to read it in English for us. So it is a meditation on the inside of interdependent co-arising, the inside of interconnectedness, the inside of non-separate self. The inside, it is because that is. Many names for the same understanding, the same inside. So please, Sister Eleni, Sister Nghiêm, enjoy Thai's poem in English. Yeah.
Please call me by my true names. Don't say that I will depart tomorrow. Even today I am still arriving. Look deeply. Every second I am arriving to be a bud on a spring branch, to be a tiny bird with still fragile wings, learning to sing in my new nest, to be a caterpillar in the heart of a flower, to be a jewel hiding itself in a stone. I still arrive in order to laugh and to cry, to fear and to hope. The rhythm of my heart is the birth and death of all that is alive. I am a mayfly metamorphosing on the surface of the river, and I am the bird that swoops down to swallow the mayfly. I am a frog swimming happily in the clear water of a pond, and I am the grass snake that silently feeds itself on the frog. I am the child in Uganda, all skin and bones, my legs as thin as bamboo sticks. And I am the arms merchant, selling deadly weapons to Uganda. I am the 12-year-old girl, refugee on a small boat, who throws herself into the ocean after being raped by a sea pirate. And I am the pirate, my heart not yet capable of seeing and loving. I am a member of the Politburo with plenty of power in my hands, and I am the man who has to pay his debt of blood to my people dying slowly in forced labor camp. My joy is like spring, so warm it makes flowers bloom all over the earth. My pain is like a river of tears, so vast it fills the 4 oceans. Please call me by my true names, so I can hear all my cries and laughter at once, so I can see that my joy and pain are one. Please call me by my true names, so I can wake up and the door of my heart could be left open, the door of compassion.
praises Dr. Nghiêm, and now we would like to invite the sound team to invite Thầy to be with us with his beautiful voice. Các xem mình thỉnh xong đọc thư, đọc thơ.
Gọi đúng tên tôi. Đừng bảo ngày mai tôi đã ra đi, bởi vì chính hôm nay tôi vẫn còn đang đợi. Hãy ngắm tôi phát hình trong từng phút từng giây, làm đọt lá trên cành xuân, làm con chim non cánh mềm chiên chiếc vui mừng trong tổ mới, làm con sâu xanh trên cuống hoa hồng, làm gân viên ngọc trắng tượng hình trong lòng đàn. Tôi còn tới để khóc, để cười, để ước mong, để lo sợ. Sự xuất nhập của tôi là hơi thở, nhịp sinh diệt của tôi cũng là tiếng đập một lần của hàng triệu trái tim. Tôi là con phù du thoát hình trên mặt nước, và là con chim sơn ca mùa xuân về trên sông để đón bắt phù du. Tôi là con ếch bơi trong hồ thu, và cũng là con rắn nước trườn đi tìm cách nuôi thân bằng thân ếch nhái. Tôi là em bé nghèo Uganda, bao nhiêu xương sườn đều lộ ra, hai bàn chân bằng hai ống sẩy. Tôi cũng là người chế tạo bom đạn để cung cấp kịp thời cho các dân tộc Á Phi. Tôi là em bé 12 bị làm nhục nhảy xuống biển sâu. Tôi cũng là người hải tặc sinh ra với một trái tim chưa biết nhìn biết cằn. Tôi là người đảng viên cao cấp cầm quyền sinh sát trong tay, và cũng là kẻ bị coi là con nợ máu nhân dân đang chết dần mòn trong trại tập trung cải tạo. Nỗi vui của tôi thanh thoát như trời xuân ấm áp cỏ hoa muôn lối. Niềm đau của tôi đọng thành nước mắt ngập về bốn đại dương sâu. Hãy nhớ gọi đúng tên tôi, cho tôi được nghe một lần tất cả những tiếng tôi khóc, tôi cười, cho tôi thấy được nỗi đau và niềm vui là một. Hãy nhớ gọi đúng tên tôi, cho tôi giật mình tỉnh thức, và để cho cánh cửa lòng tôi bỏ ngỏ cánh cửa xót thương.
So with the insight of non-discrimination, non-dualistic thinking, we embrace both sides. We embrace the left as well, the right. And therefore we can generate compassion. Therefore we can open up our heart and stay open for the oneness of life as well for the suffering of life. And according to this non-discriminative wisdom, understanding, happiness is not an individual, separate self matter. And the same with suffering. Suffering is not a separate self, individual matter either. And in fact, suffering and happiness, they do need each other. The mud and the lotus, they coexist. And we can also see that even our practice of understanding and love is not an individual matter either. What we have now has been generating by many ancestors, many generations of ancestors. And what we have now is a transmission from them. So if we are struggling on our practice, we can entrust our practice to that wisdom of non-separate self between us and our ancestor, then we can let go the pressure within us. We can let go the idea, I need to be perfect on my practice. My community need to be perfect on my practice. And letting go like that, we can renew our aspiration of understanding and love. And we can connect to each other. And that is very wonderful to entrust and our happiness and our suffering and even our practice to our ancestors, to life present here and now, to our community supporting us. So during the chant of Namo Valokiteshvara, allow the happiness to be there, nourishing us, but also be courage to allow our suffering to come up and being embraced by the collective energy of the community, the energy of mindfulness, concentration, understanding and love. We don't have to do it on our own only. We can make use, we can rely on the collective energy of our ancestors within us and of the community. And this is a wonderful practice to take refuge in that insight of non-discriminative wisdom. The first line of Namo Valokiteshvara is directing to us, to our beloved ones in us. And we can nourish and heal ourselves. The second line is directing to our community surrounding us, all forms of life surrounding us. And the third line is directing to those who need support at this very moment. Those who are in a conflict situation, those who suffer from hunger, and those who suffer from the lack of spiritual dimension, the lack of understanding and love. Even they have a lot of material comfort, but they don't see the way out of their suffering. Please offer them also a spiritual home by our practice. And of course, our Mother Earth, many species confronting with climate change. Please offer our support, our love and understanding to Mother Earth, and also entrust ourselves to her as well. She is very resilient. So please enjoy the chant, the meditation together as a thoughtful community. Sit beautifully, coming back to our breathing in, breathing out, and open our up to make use of the collective energy within us and surrounding us. Thank you for being there. Con kính mời quý thầy, quý cô đứng lên để tụng kinh.